West Oakland, Lower Bottoms.
Yes,
All right,
absolutely.
I'm been in one spot for 30 years, and I went to a meeting about air quality, and I never left. That's the truth. I never left. I came in as a resident volunteer. Now I am one of the co-directors, and I've been there for over 25 years. One of my compadres over there, and doing environmental justice. So, but my story is that I was a house cleaner on welfare, taking care of 2 kids, struggling trying to go to San Francisco State back in the day where there was no child care. One of my many activism engagements was fighting to get child care for the women who had children who want to go back to college. And I also participated in the child care development at Margaret College when there was none. But some kind of way, when I moved to West Oakland in 1992, I started working with a group of children doing a violence prevention project. And I would go meet the school nurse, and I would see shoe boxes with inhalers with pieces of tape on them, kids' names on it. And I was trying to figure out, well, what's happening here that all these kids, this nurse has all these inhalers, because I have asthma also. But as I started digging deeper and started going to community meetings, I found out that West Oakland was a systematic air polluted place of mixed things because of redlining, because of where they have place-based stuff, but as a built environment, 3 freeways, a port, numerous box of trucks running through the neighborhood, and I found my new passion. All right, I even had nerve enough to be a commissioner for the Port of Oakland for 5 years. They didn't know what they was getting into, and I definitely did not know. And one of the things I used to do as a commissioner, as I read through the agenda, and who supported me to be this first neighborhood-based board member was Ron Dellums. Ron Dellums have supported me as the mayor to be on that board. And one of the things I used to do was write notes to myself before I spoke, because I cuss. And I don't want to cuss out nobody, so I would write notes to myself before I made a statement or delivered a message or whatever. I always wrote a note to it. So people always, why are you writing? So I was telling them, because I cuss. I was trying not to cuss people out. All right. So one of the things also I used to do that pissed me off too bad, and I was going through menopause at that time. I had to get up, get my purse, go scream inside of it, wipe my sweat off my face, put me some makeup on, and go back to the meeting. I didn't leave. I would go back. So that's one of the things that we as women, if you're going to be in this fight, you have to learn how to pick your battles, and when you do, have the good fight, because it will come back to you. And always be very clear on what your role is and how you're going to do it. And also be able to tell people, back up off of me. Back up off of me. All right? Because I'm not here for that, I'm here for this. So my role in West Oakland, and I'm in the organization that I am the founder of, it's called the West Oakland Environmental Indicators Project. And one of the unique things about my organization, we work from research and data. We do all our work based on research. And that was very unique for an environmental justice organization, neighborhood-based, had researchers learn to count the indicators of those impacts inside of one neighborhood. And so I am, hopefully, I'm on my 2nd generation of staff all these years of doing this work. But the thing about it is, it's not over. It's not over because we still have systematic placement and planning. We have systematic places of zoning. We have systematic places of where exposure still is. So we still this fight for just talking about climate change is still about climate justice. So I'm here about the justice. So thank y'all.